Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The Wire. This is season 3, episode 8, titled Moral Midgetry. Midgetry? Never heard that word before. So I don't really know what that is about, but last episode we actually had to go back when I was editing and I took some notes, some notes here, because there's a lot that happened in the last episode, like a lot of setup and a lot of just storylines that kind of, well, like I said, set up or for the future. So we'll see where we go going forward. But the biggest thing, it ended on the whole Avon thing. Avon was spotted by Herc earlier in the episode, and it circled back towards the end there when Jimmy was like, "No fucking way." He was like, he's at Jessup. Do you think we all just look alike? What the fuck's going on here?" So when they pulled up on the computer and saw that Avon was released, they basically confirmed that this system is a joke. Kima's heated, McNulty's heated, Lester's heated, everybody's heated. Like all that work was basically thrown out the window. Is basically what they were kind of reading into the situation. You know what I mean? Um, so with Avon being back out there, they're gonna try to, with the whole Wire situation. I'm guessing they're gonna try to catch Avon up because he's more. I don't want to say he's more like out there for blood, but he's definitely trying to take back what he believes is his, because he doesn't believe in Stringer's kind of mentality of working with others. He's like, nah, this is ours. We need to hold this down. These are Barksdale corners. I want the corners. You're talking about bringing in all this money and we can be legit and all that, but I want my corners. Like Avon wants what's his. And that's where I feel like it's going to kind of bite him in the ass in the long run, because he's going to be thinking more possessively as opposed to, I guess, more, I don't know, just thinking rationally, for the lack of a better word. I don't know if I'm kind of like explaining myself right, but Avon's kind of, his mindset is different. The game has changed a little bit only because Stringer's kind of put a lot of work into changing the game, because he wants to be legit. He wants to basically own the city. At least that's where I'm kind of getting at. He's getting himself out there, becoming legit, opening up all this real estate. He's in the pockets, or he has people in his pocket to kind of get what he needs. So with Avon and Stringer, they're both top players, but at some point something's got to give, because there's no way Avon's going to continue going along with it and with what Stringer wants. And Stringer's not gonna budge either, because he's built this for so long. And he and Proposition Joe and all of them, they're ready to move forward. And I think they have been doing this. We just haven't been seeing it. So they've been rolling on with this plan, their criminal conspiracy. So while they're handling that, Marlowe on the flip side, he's kind of taking himself off the streets a little bit. He's wholesaling, and I think he did that. No, he did do that to kind of draw Avon out, because there was a plan where, while he was doing the whole thing with the pigeons, which we will get to in a minute, because I'm trying to figure out, because that's an interesting character trait for him, to kind of have this relationship with these birds. It's interesting. So when these guys were talking to him, it's like, they're gonna think we're weak, and Barksdale's people are gonna be out there back on the corners, and he's like, yeah, I know. And then he points to this other girl off to the side. It's like, that's where you come in. You're finally gonna be up. And she's like, well, about time. And then I thought Poot was a goner, not gonna lie, but he played smart, I guess. Played dead, So we'll see what happens with that. But Marlowe definitely struck back at Barksdale, because they did try to strike at him first, failed miserably. That's when the whole Cuddy thing, or Dennis at this point, kind of came into play and didn't really work out. So he clapped back and he actually took a body. I don't remember what that guy's name was, but he definitely took a body for sure. On the other side of things, we got Brianna and Dee, but the whole lawyer thing. So that's definitely something that's going to come back into play. Um, the whole thing with the phones, the dude and his girl going to go buy all the phones, and she realized they're not even checking the receipts. So we'll see what happens with that. Kima and her girl split, which you guys did say. I don't remember what exactly I said in the last reaction, but I did mention that that's probably like my least favorite storyline of the season. But you guys did say that it's all gonna kind of, it's leading up to something, which I totally get. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying out of everything that's going on right now, it's probably my least favorite. But I have no doubt that they're gonna come back to that, and probably come back and be like, "Yo, Kima, like Jimmy's like shittiness is rubbing off on you. Like you're better than this." Lester's already kind of like talked to her about it. Like when McNulty and Lester kind of had that falling out, he already kind of like put her in her place by saying, "Yo, Daniel's like raised you from a pup. Like what are you doing? Like Jimmy's just this bad influence. So you guys did remind me of that. What else is going on here? Amsterdam tax initiative was put in place by Carve, kind of like an unemployment thing. Omar got the gun back to Bunk. Kimmy and Jimmy learn about Amsterdam, and they're gonna keep it kind of hush hush, for Colvin, kind of scratch my back, you scratch ours, kind of situation. And yeah, I'm just worried about Cuddy and Dennis. That's pretty much all the big points I kind of wanted to touch upon. But yeah, the show's kind of been building and building and building. I can't wait to see this episode. It's like an hour long here. Most of these episodes have been an hour long, but I'm just saying that like there's so much to cover in an hour. Like I can't wait. So enough talking. Let's hop in, have a good time. But before I do, I want to remind you guys, Patreon. So if you want to avoid the YouTube highlights and watch this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, and we'll discuss it afterwards. All right, guys, here we go.
Can we have an 8-ball?
Who the fuck?
So how you doing today?
No offense, but can we just get the 8-ball?
All right, just being social.
Little white girls.
Thank you.
Y'all want some slamming ice? Go inside, tell my man Rafiq sent you.
Oh shit.
Loaded, bitch.
Damn. Oh shit.
It's more inside, Carl. God damn! Can't you ever get a fucking police round in when you need one?
Really? These guys have some fucking nerve. Man, they got all sorts of problems in this like little community now. Now it's like their own little community. Crawl, walk, and then run. Clay Davis.
As for the numbers in the phone's speed dial, we got one local number, one number that tracks to Bodie's grandmother's house on West Baltimore Street, and 6 other numbers that are all assigned to track disposable cell phones.
Oh man, they're gonna have people posted at those stores.
They're driving 200 miles every couple of weeks out of sheer caution.
It's beautiful.
Is it?
The
We can catch
discipline
them.
of it.
Those ain't touchy again, brother. Those are birds chirping.
How?
Oh, this is the guy. I didn't make the connection that he was the guy Cuddy was talking to.
You serve and protect, motherfuckers.
Call it poetic injustice.
I want to file a report.
Say what?
You heard me.
You want to make a complaint to us that you were selling drugs and someone took your money?
Fuck yes.
Not the smartest bunch here, so.
They're dumping phones every 2 weeks or so, and still they're worried about catching a wiretap.
It'd be nice to know who's buying all those cell phones, though.
Yep, they're gonna catch him. Come on, man. What you doing here?
They do have a point, though, right? I mean, we tell them to come down here without the guns, and then we fall down on providing protection.
They see one more gun, Gandhi world falls apart. This I guarantee.
So what are you doing about it?
It's not just
Who
the
cares?
wolves circling the corral. We got 50, 60 kids on the inside. Been fight or flight since they popped out the chute, and right now they just thumb up their ass hanging.
If you want to neutralize the threat, give it a job.
As?
Auxiliary cops, keep an eye out for the predators.
Oh, like call monitors?
Throw them some bikes, maybe police radios.
You know, we could do that.
I was being...
What?
Serious?
That went well.
Yep. Who?
Oh shit.
You got a number?
Write it on the map.
Thanks, Jay.
Who was that who rang?
She's calling homicide, looking for me on D'Angelo Barksdale. His mom.
Mother.
Yeah?
She's calling up asking questions. Wasted her time and it was mine.
Are they gonna pull up right now? They're just gonna miss him? Who's the car that just pulled up? Oh, never mind.
He do look natural.
Motherfucker Marlowe. We gonna have to get deep on this nigga.
Congratulations. You are now minority contractor for light bulb supply to the Board of Education, City of Baltimore.
Okay.
We spend this year dealing with the city, the next doing business with the state. Year 3, then we go for the gold. We see the man with his hand on the faucet.
What faucet?
The money faucet.
Look, man, I don't know why we gotta wait 3 years for that shit. I'm ready to run now.
You're not. You still showing a little bit of that street corner mentality. Bugging about every dime you spend, about the permits. Look, it takes money to make money, Strang. Otherwise, hell, every pauper be a king. Crawl, walk, and then run.
This is fucking cool. Check out these knuckleheads on the maker face.
Baltimore's finest. What is going on?
Fuck this shit.
No offense, but you're like the blind man and the elephant. It's a lot bigger than what you got your hand on. You just can't see it.
See what?
A great village of pain, and you're the mayor. Where's your drinking water? Where's your toilets? Your heat? Your electricity?
Damn.
Half these people are down on their feet, and the other half's gonna catch what's killing them.
Look, they ain't no worse off than when they was all over the map. Now they just in one place is all.
And that place is hell.
I get what he's coming from. It's kind of like what I was talking about earlier. It's like he has his own little community now with his own little problems.
Look, I'm a police. So I can lock a man up or I can move his ass off the corner. Now, you want anything more than that? You in the wrong shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now Chinese up the miles like Beyonce.
What are they doing? Are they just fucking around?
Hang on. Yeah, all right. Pull those lips a little bit.
Yo, you got one of these dust asses?
Hey, guys. Looking for a cash purchase in here? Maybe a couple of track phones. A week or so back. Black guy, most likely.
That guy. Every 2 weeks for him. Last time, 8 phones, almost $900.
Got some kind of transaction record?
Hang on. Oh,
You can find it like that?
Can we have the tape for that day?
no tape. I rewind every day.
Keep this.
What the fuck
What are they gonna do
now?
with that?
Buy this guy a box of videotape or camp out in this shithole for a week hoping our board runs the same route.
I just know I got to put my mind on something or I'm gonna slide back. Look, it ain't about me doing for me, I don't think. Might need to be about more than that.
If I look through the Western incident reports, am I likely to find less crime or more incidents which have been downgraded or unfounded? This kind of variation screams manipulation to me. And if I'm wrong about that, I would like to know exactly what it is that Major Colvin has learned about police work that eludes the rest of your commanders.
Councilman, I assure you these stats are not massaged. We don't do that. And I won't allow my people to do that.
Otherwise,
Moving on to new business then, how are we fixed for witness assistance?
we have the resources that the city can afford, I'm sure.
I understand you're in no position to criticize the mayor.
Nor would I.
What are you doing?
So allow me to ask the question. What is this city willing to pay?
Now?
You can play the good soldier if you want, Commissioner, but I want to go on the record here in saying that this administration has passed the buck time and again.
I would only like to add that I feel as my colleague does, that this administration has failed this community miserably. I mean, we need to do something about this.
Fire everybody?
And what it shows people is that I know my business, that I will hold people accountable based on the facts. This is about what's right.
There you go again. Do you think politics is only about winning the argument? That whoever has the right fact at the right moment wins? It's not just facts, it's how you use them.
You're saying I'm not likable?
You're kind of a rat fucker.
When you're at home talking with me, you're great. When you tell me what's really important to you, I believe.
All of that shows, Tommy. And at a Baltimore City Council meeting, it shows well. But if you want to be mayor,
show him something more.
Huh? Who this? Remember Fat Face Rick, right? And that's his cousin Trina. Oh, you mean Trina with the big old ass? Yeah, you own it. You know where she working at nowadays? She over at the Department of Social Services. So you think Omar getting a check? Some fool gave little Omar a shotgun. I mean, cocksucker was somebody's child, right? So I'm thinking somewhere down in them records is 1 or 2 names of Omar's people.
Oh, shit.
You sure you want us on Marlon or Omar both?
I mean, Omar ain't come back on us since we got his bitch.
Look, I'm home, Charles. I'm home.
Telling you, Avon's bloodthirsty. Seeing red.
Yeah, I know all about Baba Johnny and his 24-hour turnover. He's got a real problem with the school kids there. Every afternoon, come 3 o'clock, they go in there, crowd him at the counter, boost all the car and gun magazines. But my insurance man, Bob, got him to turn this camera here right on Baba's parking lot. I can get a copy of that for you in the morning.
You know what this is? It's moral midgetry. Turn the fucking world upside down. Treat these brain-dead corner yos like princelings.
You see how clean the corners are?
Fuck that. It's wrong, and it's wrong.
Like the other way was right because we were doing so well.
Colvin, he's always been good police.
Somebody should dime the brass about this shit.
Or the Sun papers.
Now, let me ask you something. Anybody here ever get jammed up and not have Colvin go to the wall for you? It may be hard to stomach, but it's working. After 30 years, don't you think he's earned the right to some elbow room on this? All I'm saying is let's give the guy the same backup he's always given us. That's all I'm saying.
No, I think that one guy's giving a problem.
So you're back in the house, huh?
Ate some shit and she took me back, yeah.
Really?
Ain't sure I even want to be back, though.
Just keep your cell off. Make sure she can reach your partner. Partner tells her Kima's in court or whatever. You call her back later like, hey, what's up?
Jesus. Thought about this, or practiced it a lot, I should say.
You hustling?
Educating.
Educating, nice.
You charging for it or tuition free?
Tuition will come back to him tenfold in acquired wisdom. Besides, nothing in the world is more expensive than free. Let's double it.
Nah, man. I don't like taking money from a church-going man.
Triple it.
Your break, Deacon.
Nah.
We need to talk some more about Amsterdam.
Look, man, I never said it was pretty. I got Comstat meeting. I'll drop by later on.
Oh, look at you. Oh, chunky coats. He's got the properties down the block and over on the even side of Packer Street. And 2 years ago, he started running with your man, Clay Davis.
Interesting.
Look at you now, you big sassy bitch.
He's the one in your way now, Stringer.
Through the effective use of resources and increased police presence, we've been able to have a significant impact on these areas to the effect of a 12% decrease overall.
12%.
Cumulatively.
Now you're gonna shove the numbers right up my ass?
Yep. Need Vaseline,
Kinda
asshole?
of you, isn't it?
12%.
Seriously, Bunny, I already got the city council asking questions about the 8% drop you posted last week.
Well, sometimes the guys do listen, sir.
Not in the Western, they don't. Crime is down, and no one wants to take any credit. What is wrong with this picture? You don't mind if I have planning and research pull all your CC numbers? Make sure there's not a decimal point missing between the 1 and the 2?
Well, everything, Deputy. That number will stand.
Oh, God. How's this going to turn out?
I called because I heard you went and visited Donette.
Yep.
Told him my son's death couldn't have been no suicide. Is that right?
I did do that.
D'Angelo hung himself.
Not with the belt they found around his neck. Not at that distance between the doorknob and the floor.
So what are you saying?
Someone killed him and framed him.
Nobody would have dared. My brother, his uncle, would have...
I agree with you. Nobody would have dared, unless...
Avon and Dee was family.
Family, right?
They're going to pin it on Avon? No way.
This is just you talking, right? I mean, anyone
No
else say
way.
All right, just me.
Is Stringer
No one
going
else
to
cares.
have this all fall back on Avon?
It's just, I don't know, on the inside. Somebody's going after you. He's got a beef, sees red, they use a shank. It's quick, and it's over. D'Angelo was strangled, which is planned. You need the time, you need the isolation. Look, I'm just sorry I brought this whole mess up to begin with, because frankly, no one's gonna do shit about it anyhow. Guess your son just got squeezed between the sides.
Squeeze between what sides?
We hung more wire on your brother's crew than AT&T. And at the end, D'Angelo was this close to flipping, giving up everybody, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You were the one who went down that detention center and talked your son out of a deal. I kind of liked your son, you know? All things considered, he was a pretty decent kid. And it grinds me that no one ever spoke up for him. Seems to me that nobody ever will. But mostly at this point, I'm sorry I bothered his girl. And I'm sorry she bothered you.
Why go to her? Why not come to me first?
Honestly, I was looking for somebody who cared about the kid.
Fuck.
Like I said, you were the one who made him take the years.
Jesus. McNulty is an asshole, but damn, he's not wrong. Damn, though. Seeds have been planted.
Believe this? No muscle. It's all out in the open. This right here, boy,
This too good. Hey, yo, this some kind of full tilt setup, man, to catch a master scoundrel. Capone and whatnot. Hit this? Man, you must be tripping. Home, James. I'm gonna tell you, boy, you better keep your head back in the game or you gonna land us both in the pokey.
Omar is smart. Here comes the 3 to the 4 to the 5.
What you looking at?
You.
Who you here with?
Them.
You here with them and no one else?
I said that. What do you do?
Sex. Who is this?
So you're saying that this is a sanctioned open-air drug mart?
No, it's not officially sanctioned. It's more like it's tolerated. That's why we came to you in the public health school, not the city health department.
Needle exchange, drug outreach. Y'all ain't never gonna reach more people in the same spot.
So if the city doesn't know about it, then that makes it
complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You move it or you lose it, boss.
Yep, there you go.
That was nice.
It worked for me.
You free tomorrow?
Nah.
You could come back to my crib. Nobody's there but my grandma. And get us it real bad. Take some time with it.
He's like, I don't want that shit. You're just tonight.
The reason I'm saying tomorrow, not to push, but day after that, I gotta go visit my aunt in Florida. We hook up tomorrow. I got something real nice to think about on that long-ass bus ride.
Okay.
Damn, girl, would you lose some weight?
Excuse me?
It's just a compliment.
The hell? Oh shit. Damn, they got people everywhere. Fuck.
Yo, that's Miss Omar?
Yeah, it's grandma's.
So what, we jack her and make her talk?
Don't hurt her.
We sit and we wait, right?
Now, see, if we go upstairs, we'll spook him. So he's coming down. All right?
Did that guy look into the camera?
Russell Bell.
I know B&B like I know 1,000 other outfits, but I don't know him. Why should I talk to him?
He's ready to run.
Then let him run for you.
The fuck?
Got your running shoes on? You're in. That's the faucet? Shit, as far as the federal money's concerned, he's everything.
Don't kill the golden goose.
This kind of variation screams manipulation to me.
Slow your words.
Indeed, there is no manipulation.
Try to lock your eyes on whoever you talk to. Use open, warm phrases, nothing sharp, nothing that bites.
Where's the fun in that?
What is this city willing to pay to make it possible for ordinary people?
It's me.
Hmm.
Yeah, when you said you're leaving again?
Tomorrow, wanna get together tonight?
Yeah, we could hook up tonight.
I'll be there.
Like 5. 5 me 5. 5 and change, I'm gone.
I ain't gonna be late.
All right, then.
5 and change and I'm gone. Damn.
I don't know. Might be walking into something a little later. So I'm gonna need for you to go up there and give me a read up front. Mm-hmm?
Scout. Oh boy.
Shut the door, man.
Heard from this cop. He saying Dee was murdered.
That'll be McNulty.
How you know?
Well, Levy figured he couldn't talk you out to me, but I sure wish he tried.
I need to get with my brother.
Oh, come on. This fucking cop. He trying to drive a wedge up in here, man. You can't see it. But the fact is, these places, they press on niggas. He just figured a way to get out of there early. Ain't nothing nobody can do about that.
Is she trying to read him?
Where Avon at? I'll go to him.
I told you, we beefing for corners right now. As soon as I speak to him, I'll get him to you, I promise. Cops shouldn't mess with a mother's pain like that.
No one should.
Yeah, let me get 4 trot on white, extra mayo on 1, hot sauce on 2, and the other with ketchup, and 4 orange sodas.
What's about to happen here? Bang bang. Now this is where Marlo wanted to go scout. He's gonna meet that girl here, around here. All clear, right?
This clown ass nigga went and got 4 sandwiches and 4 sodas, man. You heard me?
Cool. Niggas don't roll out in a few minutes. We on to something.
Drop one, get one.
Nah, baby, this was sentimental.
This is crazy.
Yo, I get swole for peanut butter. You got anything else?
Fuck I look like to you, Chef Boyardee?
Hey!
Who? What are they doing? Is that actually guys in there eating? Like, it's just, they're just being paranoid, right? That's the girl. I think.
Go by them slow.
Oh, fuck.
Drive, motherfucker, get out of here!
What the fuck? Was that Avon in there?
Now your man better be as good as his word. Or your word.
If you are still in possession of that kind of mentality, then you are definitely not ready.
Trey.
Not now.
It's Avon.
Shut the door.
It was Avon.
Let's do it.
I'll be in touch, partner.
What the fuck?
What is it, man?
Avon's been hit.
Where?
In the shoulder. Tater got killed. Avon's still breathing, man. I need to tell her.
Nah, fuck me, Anna.
What?
Just keep the bitch away from me, you hear me?
Damn, man. What's Stringer gonna do?
If you put them pit bull style stitches in me, the next patient gonna be you.
Was that girl working with Avon? Like, I'm trying to figure, like, did I miss something?
Ooh, Marlo. We finna get back to old times, baby.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be a problem.
Where you at?
Anthony.
First floor, 1034 North Mount, sir.
Good.
He's tense as fuck. Look at him.
We're gonna sit back on it for a while, let them sweat on it.
Yo, we gotta talk. Straight to the mattresses, huh?
Whatever, what you want, man?
Man, you don't get this shit up? We're gonna turn everything we built to shit.
Here we go. Knew this was coming.
You know what the difference is between me and you? I bleed red, you bleed green.
Damn.
I see a man without a country.
Is Stringer gonna kill Avon?
You got skills, yeah, no doubt, but
What? What? Cause I don't shoot up a block? I ain't hard enough?
what life you snatch, huh?
You're not gonna tell him.
Saying that D'Angelo's death is no suicide.
So?
Man ain't wrong about that.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Do not. You're not.
Knew you couldn't do it. Brianna wouldn't do that shit. But there go a life that had to be snatched, Avon.
Oh shit. Really?
Man, I took that shit off you, put it on me, man, because that motherfucker was out of pocket with that shit. That motherfucker would have taken down the whole fucking show starting with you, killer. It's fucking everything and everybody.
This is one hell of a power move. What? There's no way Avon's gonna keep quiet. What's about to happen?
Let me up.
Fuck. Okay, guys, so that was The Wire Season 3, Episode 8, titled Moral Midgetry. Holy shit. I did not expect that to go down at the end there. I don't even know what to say at this point. I figured, if anything, I thought that scene or that type of development would have happened in the finale. I didn't think it was going to happen right here. So now I'm just like, in my mind, trying to speed up the story in my mind. It's like, what's going to happen now then? Because I thought we were leading up to that. But if we're doing it now, holy shit. That like throws all my predictions off. Like I had like an idea of where the story was going. Like trying to map it out in my mind. But fuck, like I feel lost now. But not lost like from the story point of view, but lost in the fact that I don't know how to predict where the story's going to go now. I can't believe Stringer actually told Avon. Like straight up. Like, not straight up, but he basically insinuated it, and Avon put two and two together. And yeah, I can't believe that happened. What a fucking move. What's going to happen going forward between them? Avon now knows the truth. Stringer said, I had to snatch a body, but that conversation that they had was so good. Really well directed, really well written, well acted, all that good shit. The fact that Avon kind of said, I bleed red, you bleed green, that basically says a lot about those two, about their characters, about where they kind of stand in this life, you know what I mean? And I think I called this like right before the episode started, where I'm just like, at some point, like, something's got to give. Those two are going to start like clashing, button heads, because Avon's too hot headed. He sees red. He wants to take back what's his, while Stringer's a little bit more organized. And yeah, we kind of seen that. We've seen it all kind of blow up in their face at the ending there. I feel like what happens next? I don't see how Avon like continues to go forward and being okay with this, because he's just gonna have to accept that and lie to Brianna at this point. You know what I mean? Not necessarily lie, but just kind of omit that truth, like not tell her. You know, so what kind of where does that place them? Like right now, that's a power move by Stringer. Stringer's now up here and Avon's now here. Avon's now was submissive to Stringer and was only allowed to get up because Stringer allowed him to. Stringer could have ended him, and that would have been it. He could have told him the truth and capped him right then and there. What I mean, obviously that didn't happen, and obviously that probably would have created one hell of a ripple effect that would have kind of just destroyed everything Stringer was talking about, like building and all that good stuff. But man, I did not expect that to happen. But that was one hell of a scene. Really good stuff right there. Man, I don't even know what we're gonna do going forward with that. But you know, if we're gonna switch gears for a little bit, Kima and Jimmy, they're on the right track when it comes to the phones. Um, I'm still like kind of shook about what happened there at the Avon and Stringer thing, but I'm gonna try to get back to kind of like what else was happening here. I still can't believe Avon got hit at the end there. So I'm trying. Let me try to piece this together. Marlo was with this girl, right? He told her to meet me at the spot by the whatever the fish restaurant, fish place. Meet me there around 5. And and then the next day, she calls him saying, "I'm going out of town tomorrow. Let's meet up today. Come over to my grandma's house." And he's like, "No, meet me here." And then he has his that girl that shot and killed that one dude go scout the place, and she noticed that one guy was buying fish sandwiches, 4 of them, and 4 sodas, and he took it back to a truck that was just parked out there. And they were kind of watching him for a little bit, and they said, well, if they don't roll out in a few minutes, we're gonna, then we got something. And, apparently they were sitting there and they were eating. They noticed that they were throwing the garbage out the window, and they said, let's roll up, slow. Now, what if it wasn't anything? What if it was just some poor schmuck just eating on his lunch break or whatever, and he just rolls up and shoots him? Now, obviously, it wasn't some poor schmuck. It was obviously Avon, but I'm just like, how did that connection happen? Did that girl work for Avon somehow? Did Marlo put that together? I feel like I missed something. It could just be because I'm dumb. That's very, very likely. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like I missed the connection. Did Marlo put it together? Like, did Avon set up to have a girl there to kind of try to infiltrate Marlo, to kind of lower his defenses and will get him off guard? Is that what happened? Because I feel like it wasn't. Obviously, this show doesn't really spell out anything, but I'm just saying, is that what happened? I'm just asking, because if there's anything more to it, then obviously I'm overthinking it, but I feel like that's what happened. And I feel like we're going to get that confirmation probably in the next episode or going forward or wherever. But man, this show is cooking. And now Amsterdam, with Colvin kind of, as they say, you're the mayor. the deacon, he's basically said, you got yourself a little community here. You're the mayor. We're going to need heat, electricity, condoms, HIV testing. You got your own little community here. We got to take care of them. It can't just be hell on earth. And that makes sense. So it's interesting how things kind of progress and, take shape. But going forward, I don't know. Like this season kind of just it threw me off with that conversation at the end there. I'm so excited to hop into the next episode and then finish off the season for sure. But we only have a couple of seasons left, and I'm sad because we're over the halfway point of the series, so we only have like a couple seasons left, and then it's over. I don't want it to be over, but the journey's coming to an end, and it's been really really enjoyable. I'm trying to think what else happened here. There was like some Omar was doing his thing. There's like a group, a crew, a gang, like holding up other gangs at Amsterdam, like robbing them. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be like a thing that's going to pop back up. I wonder how Omar gets involved in that. A lot of things at play, a lot of good shit. Can't wait to see what happens next. But yeah, I think I discussed enough, and that Avon and Stringer stuff, that's probably the most interesting thing going on right now. But yeah, I think I'm just getting it there, guys. Good shit nonetheless. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option's available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire, Season 3, Episode 9. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.